Hi there, karibu Tukuza Matunda. Welcome back to our channel, and thank you so much for all the support and the feedback that we continue to receive on this channel. So today I want to speak about this particular disease, and as you can see, some of our trees are adversely affected. See that? Up here you can see again that branch is equally affected. This particular one doesn't have a single fruit on it. You can see another one affected there. Here you go, and it goes on and on. This is a question that I get a lot, from many farmers. And this is one of the trees among the many trees in our Tumaini orchard. But this one seems to be seriously affected. It happens. And the neighboring one here looks perfectly fine. But this one here seems to be having a lot of problems. The care is the same. We accord them the same care. It's not that we usually jump this particular one when we are adding more manure. But you'll find that once in a while you'll find one tree that is adversely affected. Like I've mentioned on that row, they look fine. So what disease is this? Like I have mentioned in the past, we are in Nyandarua County. Tumaini, like I've said in the past, is relatively a chilly place. We are up there. You know, frost is very common here. The temperatures really drop. And as a result, because we are just coming from a season whereby we were receiving a lot of rains, with more rains you expect the frost prevalence to be high and more occurrence of fungal infection. And you'll notice now that we are experiencing more, or rather the rains have gone down. These cases will definitely go down. So the more sunlight, the more sunshine in your orchard, the less, the lower the chances of a fungal infection affecting your trees. So ideally, this disease, we have a combination of diseases on this tree. You see that whitish stuff? That's powdery mildew. And we also have a downy mildew. So you see that particular leaf? And if you look closer, you will notice some whitish stuff. So that's powdery mildew. So this tree is affected by many diseases. So we have powdery, we have powdery mildew, we have downy, and eventually this leaf will definitely drop. There is no way this can recover. On top here, you see that strand here that hosts our flowers. So that's botrytis that has affected, or rather that likes affecting the flowers. And if you notice, the drying starts from the flowers, if not controlled, coming down. And eventually, if not again controlled, see this from the tips there, botrytis. Then, and as you can see, it has spread, now going down and threatening to consume the whole branch. So, and again on this particular cluster, you can see botrytis at very early stages there. Most of the flowers again have aborted, but we still have some few fruits coming up there. Quite a number of fruits, but the rate of abortion is still high. This particular one is caused by this disease. So next time when you go to your orchard and you find that you have that problem, ideally, as much as we have quite a number of fungicides that can be used to revert this, what I usually do is that I prune some of these adversely affected branches, because there's no way they are going to make a recovery. And if you leave them like that, of course they will they'll keep spreading, and eventually your whole tree will be consumed by this this killer disease, right? So yeah, I usually just prune, like you've seen there. And of course it's always advisable to apply a copper fungicide after you're done with your pruning, and that also applies to the adversely affected leaves. So when the leaves are equally adversely affected, yeah, you just remove them, because there's no way they're going to make a full recovery. So like I've mentioned before, I usually don't endorse brands here of products that you can use, but ideally all you need is more of a curative fungicide. There are very many products by the leading agrochemical companies. Syngenta has good products, Amiran has good products, Bayer, or is it Bayer, whichever, however you refer to it. I think it's a German company if I'm not wrong. So even Green Life. You'll find a lot of products that are on offer. Make sure you follow instructions, read the instructions well. Some of those products are not supposed to be sprayed on flowering plants, so make sure as you seek agronomist opinion, remember to tell them that your trees are flowering, so that whatever you apply does not affect or cause more harm by accelerating abortion. And I hope by now you know that not all agrochemicals can be sprayed on flowering plants. Some of them do cause flower abortion, so make sure you read the labels properly, so that you don't cause more harm, so that the few fruits that you're seeing here are again you spray the wrong products and you end up losing them. So yeah, curative fungicides do help, and of course there are quite a number in the market, and make sure that you observe your spraying regime without fail. But despite all that, we've done that on this orchard. You'll find one or two trees that are adversely affected, and that is why I took time today to just explain. So again, there are very many cures for powdery. These are some of the easy ones to control. For us, it doesn't bother us much. We know we are predisposed by the fact that we are growing these trees in these relatively colder places. It is not the case with many people who are in relatively warmer places. But yeah, you get to learn some of these things as you practically do it. So like that adversely affected leaf, there's no way that leaf can come back, so we just prune it, right? And of course ensure that you dispose the leaves properly. Yes. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for all your feedback, encouragement. We are grateful. Remember to subscribe and share this video if you find it helpful. Asanteni. Bye.